Not for me, anyway. Music by In Love with a Ghost. I just bought a bunch of their albums, actually. Alright. What do we do there? Down and to the right, maybe? Or do we just bypass that entirely? No, that's not gonna work. Of all Super Meat Boy, probably Kiyomi, yeah, but I think it's miserable in Super Meat Boy too. Sounds good. Catch you later, Annie. But like, it's fun. It's a fun thing to do for like a couple levels in Super Meat Boy, right? Like, do that in just the forest. That's actually pretty fun. But it's kind of miserable by the hospital and by the salt mines. No, bad. I'd say no. That's garbage. Okay, we made it. So we have to go up and to the right, fall down, dash to the right. Wait, does that work? I guess it must. I'm trying to picture, like, close my eyes, picture what we just saw there. And, I mean, I think Iron Manning Celeste would be easier than, Super Meat Boy. So, oh, then we dash straight up. Okay, because that's the end of the level. Oh. Okay. Almost. See, that's like what I'm trying to do is time. You have to time it just right so you don't do it too soon or too late. I don't believe you, bro, Shock. Oh, I forgot how to. I needed to be holding down the button. There's a wall grab button. I wasn't even holding it. Kind of forgot all about it. There we go. Okay, that is a sip of chai right there. Is what that is. This looks moderately miserable. Oh, dang it. I thought we might do it a first try after I said it looks moderately miserable. I was very excited. Okay, third try is pretty good. Oh, we have to smash into this. Okay, how do we do that? Oh no. Okay. We gotta go all the way back to the right, and then jump way back to the left, and then still have our dash, and then, like, do it again? What? Sleep well, Kiyomi. And then what? So we grab the wall on the top right. Can we then just make the jump all the way to the left? I guess. Like, that's how that would have to work, probably, so let's just assume that's how it works until we, know otherwise, I guess. Yeah. Okay, no, we have to jump one and then we have to do them one at a time. Okay. Can't be that easy now, can it? Okay, what do we do afterwards? We don't have enough grip strength to climb back, do we? I don't know. One piece at a time, I suppose. We still have to be able to do this before we can worry about anything else. Alright, too far to the right this time. Oh, okay. The last part's free. I was wondering, like, there's no bubble under there, like, how are we supposed to get there? We needed to get back up somehow and get a dash again. But we're good, we're good. Alright, sip and chat. Okay, so we need to send that through... Oh, God. This is awful. Oh, is that gonna make it through the first time without me adjusting it, though? Okay. So we need to do that, then hop over, then sit it down again, then... Okay. Gotta go freaking fast on this, too. And then we gotta go up. Oh, man. This is awful. That is pretty precise, too. No! Oh man, there's so much more! I was so happy about how I was doing for all that the first time! Okay, that's the final bit. Okay. Hey, Gabba. Yeah, it's pretty long. Pretty long for sure. We'll get there, though. We'll get there. Then you land on it, and we're golden? Okay, so as long as we did all but one thing correct there. We made it! We made it! We made it! Okay. Yeah, we have a little bit of time to catch up if we make a small mistake at the end. Okay. Whew. Okay, we can do that. Easy peasy. Ah, the wind's back. I need some chai for this. The chai may have been a mistake. Hey, G Proxy. Okay. Oh, we touched the ground. So, yeah. Okay. Nope. Apparently not very skilled at drinking chai. Good to know. Oh no, too far, too far. That's close. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. You get lots of options, or opportunity rather, to save yourself here, but you have to adjust to very different moves for each thing, so... Oh, we saved it. Okay. I was expecting to grab onto the top one there, didn't quite do it. There we go. Oh god, the wind's going the other way now. Do I dare try drinking beverage? I've got some milk over here too. Let's just drink that. Maybe it's safer. Interesting. Oh, we do still have to grab onto it. Okay. Oh no, we don't. Not if we jump late enough. What? Okay, do I still have to dash forward there? I guess so. Looks like if we do that at an up angle, the wind carries us pretty hard there, so... Makes that easier. Oh, I hit dash early. Believe in the wind! Okay, so... okay, yeah, I see how it works now. What? Thought I'd stopped holding up soon enough. No! Ah. Uh-oh. I'm a little afraid that this is even a thing. What's with the, like, holes in the side is also making me nervous. This is very tall! Alright, so... Okay, so we, like, this is just going straight up, right? We can't adjust its angle? Okay, so that makes it easier to, understand, even if it's still horrifying. So, jump on the right, jump back onto it, jump on the bounce pad to refresh our boost, grab the wall on the right, jump back to the left. Oh, then we need to jump up, then jump over it to the left, and then jump back onto the left side of the platform as we zoom up here. Do we still have a dash at this point? Yes? And then we have to use our dash up here? Is that the terrifying secret of space that I'm seeing right here? Or is the top part safe? No, the top part's not safe. We need to use our dash. So in this part, we need to fall off, dash back up, and grab on the other and switch sides. And then we have to do it, like, again? What is this garbage? Oh no! How do we even do it there? We don't have a dash left, in theory. Unless I have to do something else sooner? Because if we're on the right side of it, up here... how do we get over there without a dash? Well, that's terrifying. That is terrifying. And once we get to the end, it's done. Unless I hit the wrong direction, which I easily could. But, you know. But yeah, we need to, like, save our dash for that, but then how do we switch sides here? Because I got the trajectory where this is going, right? Like, yeah, here's death on the spikes on the right side. Here's death spikes on the left side. And then we're up here, and we're on the right side. I guess we can just switch. Like, when it's right here, we can theoretically jump over to the left side and then bounce off? Ugh. Alright, I guess that's what we have to do. I'm not entirely convinced that what I think I have to do is possible. Oh, no, no. Oh, God, it's so fast! I mean, I guess it kind of has to be fast, though, for us to maintain. Okay, we needed to... God, it's so fast. Yeah. How do I switch sides fast enough? It's too fast! Like that. Okay, well, we did it. And then, oh god, that was already the time we had to fall off and switch sides again. It happened so fast. But like, okay, what's the next challenge? Oh yeah, it's the most horrifying part. Okay, good. Good, good. How did I do that the first time? I went over the top, right? Is that what I did? At one point I decided that's what I needed to do. I don't remember if I actually did it. Oh, dang it. Not holding a grab there is helpful, so that gives me an easier chance to fall on this spring. Yeah, there we go. And then fall down and dash up. Good God, how do I do that? Hey, Merowyn. It's too fast. I need to go over... No, I can't go over the top. Can I go over the top? Maybe I can go over the top. In which case I could save my dash for the part that I think is almost impossible without a dash. Like I keep thinking I have a moment's reprieve, but you can't stop. You gotta go fast. And then... Okay, then we do this, and then we fall off here. Okay. Because I realized that if the over-the-top jump I was proposing to do at the top area was possible, then it was possible to do earlier and just easier to do there. Okay. I'm gonna try drinking some more chai. Salutations, Glaive Master. So, what hell is this? Got a medium strength wind. I guess a light wind, really, because I think it's just 2 strengths they use. And we need to hit all of these little shield icons. Doesn't matter what order. Oh, the wind. If I'm just gonna land over here anyway, then I don't care. What am I... Oh god, I don't know what to do. No! Okay, getting this one first seems pretty good. Whew. Okay. I feel like you should be able to get that in the first cycle, so I'm gonna keep trying. There we go. Nope. That's almost correct. That was very close. Oh, the wind! I was just trying to stay still. I was just trying to stay still. Nope. It was supposed to be up, not diagonally to the left. Okay, I thought I was gonna hit those spikes. I was freaking out. About to just panic. Okay, okay. Okay, yeah, it's a light wind. Oh, there's more. I mean, I guess there has to be because that was too easy, but, you know. No, 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 no! I did it all! I did it all on the first try! I did everything. Time to die on this a few more times now that we did everything else perfectly the first time. Okay, it's still nailed it. Nothing up here, is there? No, okay. Heavier winds now. Alright, well. Oh, we could do up there, okay. Down and to the right, probably? And then straight up rather than angled, I think. Oh, we don't want to do a dash there, probably. Well, maybe. Yeah, we need to use our dash here. Okay, dash there. Should have looked at that longer, but looked straightforward. Looked very straightforward. Okay. Looked straightforward in the way that I could still screw it up because we have to do a switch, but still pretty easy. Oh jeez, we lose our grip strength, so we actually have to dash before that. Wait, how can I? That's not enough dash. What? I just like did a glance at chat like I'm expecting chat to just understand and like reveal like, oh yes, no, that is in fact impossible. But what am I supposed to do there? Like, I'm trying to think of what of my other options are. We'll see if we get a... Well, I keep accidentally holding down, so that's certainly not helping. See if we get what feels like a perfect one, and if it still doesn't work. Does that revelation float, Noho? Yeah, okay. No, it's just... Oh, there's more! There's more! Oh, no, there's more. Okay, I didn't get a... I'm trying to, like, freeze frame what I saw. There wasn't a lot of it, though. So we do up and to the right, and then... Looking for maybe an up and to the right again? Maybe? Someone bought, or brought to board games last time the, Quackles von Quackelsberg, or whatever the heck it's called, but I have not, played it yet. Welcome to the bad screen. Okay, it was as I thought, but just didn't do it quite soon enough. This doesn't seem like a noteworthily bad screen or anything to be. Ooh, a little late. Yeah, see, that ain't too bad. That ain't too bad. Ah, close, close. I even like guessed what I was supposed to do right intuitively on a lot of this stuff first try like that, you know? That's way late. I'm not sure exactly my timing on that. Maybe I just need to jump better in the first place. Oh, that was too late. That was too late. How's it going at Simcopter? Thank you kindly for the host, my friend. You guys should definitely be following at Simcopter if you're not already. Member of my stream team, The Lounge. For those just joining, we're playing what a lot of people are considering their game of the year. This is Celeste. This is a platformer that came out first part of the year here. And it's pretty good. We're doing challenge levels currently, so we've already beaten the main game. So if you're intimidated by this stuff because it looks ridiculous, that's mostly because it is a bit ridiculous. And there's plenty of challenging things in the basic game, but it's a lot more friendly than what you're looking at right now. I suppose with a big raid I'm supposed to like say, hey, I'm Twinge! I'm a variety caster here. I like to play, you know, the best and also a lot of interestingly obscure indie titles, primarily. Do a lot of strategy and puzzle stuff, but also do voice-acted playthroughs. Pretty much anything I think would be fun to play and fun to watch. We did an FTL run earlier tonight. Been a while since we'd played that, but we were trying out a new possible balance mod ship change. That last one is rough. I mean, a lot of these are rough to be fair, but you know. No, I made it, and then I died! The FTL run went well. I'm still not exactly sure it's what I want to do with the Federation B, but it was interesting in any case. We tried a Federation B that started with a Hermes and a Heavy Laser 2, but it only had 3 weapons power, so you kind of had to choose which one of those you wanted to use at a time. So sometimes you might use like the Heavy Laser, or excuse me, the Hermes missile, and then switch to the Heavy Laser 2 after you take down their shields or something like that. So it was at least kind of interesting as a the goal, of course, is to make it interesting and offer some unique decisions you don't normally face. And I guess I should maybe note that we've got 28 wins in a row on hard now, one with every ship in the balance mod over the past 3 years. That's how long that win streak has been going. It's 3 years. Do we need these, like, how do we need these lined up? I have no idea how we want these lined up. Because we can kind of time when we hit these here. Yeah, exactly. I mean, those were all wins. That was 28 wins in a row. It just, that's just how often we're playing FTL anymore. Because, you know, we streamed 1,000 hours of it at this point. It's a very good game, but there are other good games as well. So it's more of an occasional thing now. We made a few other changes, like mostly couple little minor things, but we lowered the cooldown on the Pegasus as well. These new changes are not live yet, by the way, for the balance mod, but okay, and then we need to drop down to that, and then we need to make our way back up. So we need like stairs. We kind of want to make these stairs, I think. Could have dashed. I think I could have saved that. Should probably not even dash the first one. I don't need to. Hey, Stealth Mouse. No, I didn't want to jump that far down. We had a little bit of a step too. That was exactly what we wanted. I certainly recommend it if you're a fan of platformers. Like, I would say I wasn't like utterly blown away by this game, but it's well executed. It's got good design, good polish, and you know, it's also got a solid narrative alongside it too. So good experience all around. I can also recommend The King's Bird as a more obscure platformer option that came out this year that I also really liked. Okay, well, this is reverse stairs. Oh god, I was trying to slide off, but the movement of it kept me on. Whew. Yeah, the King's Bird. It might even still be nicely discounted on Humble. Not sure how long that sale was going for. Oh, and then we have to ride the middle one ducked at the end. Okay, that's good to know. This is where I'm supposed to pimp the Humble Bundle affiliate link, I suppose, right? But yeah, it was 65% off on Humble not too long ago. I'm not sure if it still is or not. If not, I think it's still 50% off on Steam right now. close, close. Getting a little better. Getting a little better here. Like, I don't actually really need the top one, interestingly. I mean, except for this initial little bit there, yeah. Like, I think the Kingsbird is not quite as polished, but I actually like the aesthetic of Kingsbird even more than Celeste, personally. And it's got solid music and does some specifically interesting things with platforming. And it's kind of hard to explain without even, like, spoilers, actually. Which is kind of weird for me to say about a, oh god, I'm still alive, dang it! I thought I was done for, about a mechanically focused game, you know, but it does something interesting that, oh, this is actually really good. Yeah, I'll ride that all the way to the bank. I guess you could also say I'm slightly biased by the fact I've met a lot of the people that worked on the Kingsbird. They're locals in Colorado. And I enjoy those people. Alright, what's this mess look like? So we're gonna need to move that block out of the way with this this bounce cloud here. Yeah, Kingsbird is really fast. And the audio tracks in the game are dynamic too, which is pretty cool. So that whenever you're flying, your character is singing along to the background music. Oh no! It's so tall. It's so tall. Alright, well, I know what to do at first. So then we'll, so we pop that to move it to the side, get on this block, ride it up, then get on the left side to move it to the left, and hop under the wall just in time, and then hop back on top, and then hop on the right of it really fast, and then bounce up, and then die like 15 times before we're up here. Okay, and then, let's see, can it just go up? No, it has to be back in the middle. So we have to hop back on it, get on the left side again, enough to go over to that cloud, to hop back up to the other cloud, to hop back up here, to move this block over to the side. Nice, self-mouse. And then ride it up to victory at the end. Easy as pie, right? Easy, easy. No, nothing, nothing hard here. Oh, that's early. Oh, wait, I can do that while, oh, wait, that's the opposite. I need to be on the opposite side. Oh, right. I forgot, oh, that respawned that quick? I thought, okay, I need to learn how to control this properly. We can do it both ways from either side. That's right. Okay, that's right. Hey there, Esper. Perfectly intentional. Exactly as planned. No, no, no. Don't go the other way. Oh, I don't actually need to get off necessarily. Oh, okay, maybe I do. I probably do. Okay, we can make that. So original plan is still go. Oh, no, no, no! I didn't go over far enough. What? It hadn't even fully respawned yet. Rude. Yeah, this is the optional hard content. There's even optional hard content that's harder than this stuff. Which is a little daunting. But I can assure you that the main game, while still, you know, like I said earlier, that still has some challenge for sure. It is not like this. This game also has a pretty cool thing, like especially for people that are more keen to just kind of experience the story, or just, you know, can't or don't want to do platformers this challenging. It's got a fully like featured assist mode that lets you do stuff like, you know, so we've got like one dash here normally until we touch the ground again, but like in the assist mode you can add extra dashes or make the game a little bit slower, things like that, to just make it easier to play and kind of customize your experience how you want. And I think that's a pretty cool thing. And King's Bird actually was kind of inspired by the assist mode in this and added it to theirs as well, which is cool. Nice to see more of that, kind of the accessibility features like that in games. Oh, that wasn't far enough. It is winter, right? Like, I'm sweating. Let's see. I still got a fan in here, so I guess I'm gonna turn on this fan. It's too intense. Okay, well, that's close to what we want. We want to bring it back there so we can do that, and then we actually have to land the bounce there. Up here, we hop back on top. Oh, we actually could make it everywhere but the very end without the block too. But you still need it for that final bit. So do that, get it through there. Bounce over, just bounce up. Oh yeah, we do need to beat it up there, so we need to go fast. We have no moments of respite. We need to be able to do the basics before we necessarily worry about the rest of it, though, I suppose. I can't even slide off and grab the side of the big block anymore. There we go. Well, I moved the block over far enough, but it was too fast for me. Dang it. Like, just kind of try to get in the groove of how I'm going to do that when I actually get it up there. I'm guessing this is probably the final section of, So how the game dubs these is these are the B-sides, right? Oh, we we managed to burn out our dash and not get any height with it, so that was a little subpar there. It's so fast. Now I'm realizing I need to be at the top of the block here. That gives me much needed, like, quarter seconds of extra time if we're already at the top of the block here. And we need to, like, use our dash, I guess, to get it back, to get to that cloud faster, and then regain our dash on the cloud. I think is what we want to do here. But like, I've just wondered, like, what's the cloud there? Like, if the cloud's supposed to refill my dash, maybe it's just supposed to boost me up higher. Maybe I guess it refills my grip strength too, because you can only hang onto the walls so long. Well, that's not gonna work. We were on that too long. Okay, now my muscle memory is confused. I'm just like hitting the wrong buttons. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Once more onto the breach now. Whew. It's so fast. I mean, I guess that's progress. That's arguably the best we've done so far. Oh, no, don't be on top! Don't be on top! But climb too high, just climb up. So I want to bounce, and then immediately dash up and to the left, probably, and then get on the top of the platform, and then, like, dash again? Or, I don't know. I'm using keyboard, Esper. That's what I prefer for platformers. A lot of people think that's crazy, but I find keyboard more precise for platformers for me. So that is what I have used for a very long time. Yeah, so that would have actually worked, I think, if I had done it. It would have worked if I'd done it, right? But ultimately, it's just kind of a matter of what you're used to. Duh! So, like, the timing on jumping on these is a little awkward. It's, like, later than you probably expect. And I still am not used to it, even though I've played a lot of this game now. But yeah, what I try to use in pretty much any platformer is I use arrow keys for movement, and I use like W for jump, and then E for primary action. If there's a dash ability, I usually like putting that on a spacebar. And any auxiliary things can be on like Q and R or 1 around there. There's a decent number of games that kind of default to like a ZXC sort of buttons, but I mean, it's going to depend on how your desk is set up and such, but I find that a pretty big strain on my wrists. My hands can't rest comfortably on the keyboard for those keys. Oh, that was close. That was really close. I'm really close to the one part. I still need to do the rest, but you know. No! I did it! And then I jumped into spikes because the platform at the top moved. Alright, we're making progress. I don't think that's gonna be fast enough. Yeah. My finger actually slipped off of the key there, so that's the thing that could happen. I don't think that's... yeah, I was gonna say that's probably gonna catch. It did. It did. We jumped into spikes in a different way this time. So, you know, plus side, mixing it up, keeping it fresh. Okay, I thought that was gonna be too far to the left and we weren't gonna... okay, it didn't keep going. I almost like was happy where I was and just fell afterwards. Okay, it wasn't the final section though, but we did make it. We did make it. Okay. Let's just do exactly the same thing every time. No, no, no. Yeah, okay, I mostly did that right. Oh, do I need to let myself fall a little bit and then dash up into the right rather than just dash to the right there? Maybe. Fairly tight timing after exiting this first bubble. I kind of did both things. I can't do both things. That's definitely going to fail. But yeah, these bubbles shoot you in one of the 8 directions and then also refresh your dash. Stealth. Catnip advent calendar. Delicious. I don't really have a good concept of what catnip does for humans. If it's nothing, if it's like mildly poisonous, or I have no idea. I do have a humble affiliate link, Esper. Thanks for asking. There aren't really humble, or excuse me, Steam affiliate links. No, let's not give up. We do have a Steam curator page, though, if you're interested in the games I recommend that are on Steam. So we do have that. Oh, there's a wall. We gotta grab onto the wall. I didn't see the wall. Okay, we're almost there. Almost there. That's a thing a person could do, Stealth Mouse. There we go. There's still more. Oh no, not intermittent wind. Not winds that shift direction. I didn't sign up for this. So I think we just need to wait until it's going with us here. Ah! I jumped early. I hate the springiness of these things. I never got used to it. No! This area's gonna force me to get used to it, I suppose, huh? Okay, that wasn't actually bad at all. I was used to it enough, anyway. That's a lot. These pink clouds go away after you jump on them once. Good God. What am I supposed to do here? I guess I can make that curve down without dashing until the end, because you need that dash for the end, so... let's see, and then here... Can we just dash up, or do we have to dash to the left, grab the wall, and then bounce over to the right? I think we have to dash up to the left, grab the wall, then bounce in the cloud, but like here we can't do a full bounce of the cloud because then we just bounce into spikes. So do like a crappy little bounce, refresh our dash, and then do it again, and then do it again, but then do a real bounce here. Whew. That's a lot. That is a lot. Oh, jeez. So if we just, like, run off, it's not enough. But if I bounce as soon as I land on it, I think it's good. And then we do a full bounce there, which we almost did. We need that dash. Like, that wasn't enough of a bounce. Oh, you never played Super Meat Boy and you like platformers. Well, I mean, I don't know exactly what to recommend first, but Super Meat Boy definitely holds a more special place in my heart, but I also played it many years ago and it was kind of fairly instrumental for, like, making me love platformers again. So... yeah. I mean, you can't really go wrong playing Celeste or Super Meat Boy if you like platformers. I'm instinctively doing that. We can't use that dash there. I would also recommend VVV if you want some more indie platformer classic action here. Oh, I instinctively dash. I can't dash. I can't dash. My muscle memory is a lie. VVV is a shorter game, and it also has kind of worse controls because it's a little roller skatey for my taste, but everything else about it I really love. I think it's got great chiptune soundtrack. It's got a good aesthetic, good design. Like it's got VVV goes for the like very short sections that are difficult sort of design. So you have like extremely close, generous checkpoints for hard sections. Yeah, the newer Raymans are pretty good. They have one major problem that I think is awful. That's especially bad in Origins. It's less bad in the other one. But they've got level gating. They require you to go back and redo all the levels you've already done and like pick up all the secrets and do stuff like that to be able to even play the later levels. Like, and the most fun levels are the most gated. Like the fast like chase levels are some of the ones that you need the most stuff to be able to play. And I'm like, what is this garbage? I just want to play the fun levels. I don't care about the collectible garbage, you know? Oh, Instinct. I think I don't make it anyway, but... Yep, exactly. V's the reverse gravity. Instead of having, like, there's no jump. It's a platformer without a jump. It's just a reverse gravity. Inch by inch, we're making progress here. Finally have a decent grasp of the timing of the clouds, so that's good. Just walked right off of the cloud into the spikes. So, yeah, no, that's basically what I wanted to do. You need to keep moving, get the little bounce dash. Yeah, okay. We're good. Let's see. Oh, I should also recommend Shovel Knight if you haven't played that stealth mouse. Shovel Knight is my shining example of how you take like major inspiration from like classic titles, but improve upon them. Like Shovel Knight, wasted dash. Shovel Knight is very heavily inspired by things like DuckTales, Castlevania, Mega Man, but rather than being beholden to a lot of the flaws of those older games that, you know, they were made a very long time ago, and before a lot of good game design practices were established, they, you know, improve upon it. And they've got really good level design and good music, and awesome. And along those lines also, I'll recommend a free one called Chimera: Destroy All Monster Girls. I've often described this game as kind of what Shovel Knight would feel like if it was a free game. Yeah, Chimera is a lot of fun too. Has some pretty good humor in it. Also has some pretty good music. And isn't as unpolished as a lot of free games would be. Like, you can almost think of it like Shovel Knight if you started with a propeller dagger at the beginning of the game. Like, you've got like really fast, fun movement right from the start, and it's free. Like, I like Chimera enough that it's got like just a little silly costume DLC you can like buy to support the game if you liked it. I bought that like in the middle of my first playthrough without ever intending to use the costume because I like the game so much. Blindfolded Ninja Donald Duck. Is that, like, it's got Maui in the name, I think? Is that the game you're referring to? Like, I haven't played it. So I haven't played the game you're talking, but I think it's got M-A-U-I in the name, Maui. Nailed it. Yes. Maui Mallard. Yeah, there you go. There's still more, by the way. Okay, so we need to go all the way to the right, then back to the left, and then back to the right again? Is what this kind of looks like. So these little, if you weren't here the whole time, those little things at the top are basically like, I don't know, keys or whatever. We need to collect all of those to be able to get to the exit. How big is this level? I kind of want to figure... Do I want to figure out what's to the right first? I feel like I probably want to figure out what's to the right first. So... yeah, this will just take us up to the exit. Nice. Okay, so the right side's pretty easy. How do we get enough air there? Oh, we just need to jump over to the left and then dash and but then what? There's only death and pain beneath us at that point, yeah? How do we get the one at the top left? We have to get that from here, I guess. Okay. So it's not as I originally thought. We have to do that. Okay. So is this the same or... I feel like we do have to loop back to get the second one. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that assumption. Interestingly, the wall on the bottom left becomes solid, like it gives you something else to grab onto. Oh yeah, and then we have to dash before we hit the wall because it'll... can't just go the full distance there. Then we come back. Yeah, we do need to do that. All that seems doable. Need to jump from higher so I have more room to come back to. I don't know why I'm going here, but I can fix it, so... No, if we're doing that, we need to fall down further, I think. Let's see. I feel like there's still more platformers I should be mentioning here. I like platformers quite a bit. We've covered most of, the favorites, though. I mean, you've got your Metroidvania platformers, too, right? You've got your indie classic cave story. Your Hollow Knight. Knit stories, if you want to go older freeware indie classic. Can I just go over the top to the left? Maybe both ways work. I'm not sure. I have not played Mega Man 11, no. Get pretty good at the first part until we get there. I keep stopping. I think I need to not stop. I'm not sure. Rayman Legends is pretty good, C-Jax, yeah. We touched on Rayman a little bit earlier, Rayman Origins and Legends. Like, like, the Black Betty level of Rayman Legends is just amazing. Pretty much all of those little musical levels in Legends are fantastic. I'm not a very big fan of Ubisoft in general, but I do like those games. I think I remember trying to find an easy way to skip the level gating, but I didn't, so I never finished Origins because I'm like, well, this was fun, but I don't want to replay these same levels again, and the game is forcing me to do that in a way that's not fun, so guess we're done with this game forever. But there you go, hot game design tip. Don't have level gating to that extent, where you've got can you make it? I don't know which way you can make that. Both ways don't quite work. It's close. Feels like you could probably make it both ways, because why else would they leave it open both ways? Is kind of how it feels like, but... And if anyone doesn't know what I mean by level gating, that's where you need, like, a certain number of trinkets to be able... Well, we can make it over the top, but not collect it in that case. But yeah, that sort of stuff. You have to get all the collectibles to be able to play the rest of the game, but most of the time getting all the collectibles isn't that fun. It, like, especially when there's a lot of them. That's not something I enjoy at all. I like collectibles that are a challenge to get, and they're, or at the very least, like, fun to find. Like, the strawberries in Celeste are pretty good, bandages and Meat Boy, but I was not really enjoying the collectibles in, or like Rayman, and they force you to get those if you want to play the actual part of the game that I was really enjoying. It's like, hey, this is really fun platforming. I like this quite a bit. Do you, but, oh, you like this platforming? Well, you're gonna have to, oh, I can use a dash there, right? Wait, no, I don't have a dash. Why did I think I had a dash? I just thought my hair was red for some reason. Yeah, I couldn't even find a way to bypass it on Origins. Like, I'm sure if I put enough effort into it, I could have, but that moment's gone. I don't think I care enough at this point. And Hollow Knight's a weird one. Like, I don't think the platforming in Hollow Knight's actually very good. I think that's its weakest point, really. I think Hollow Knight's boss fights are its strong suit. And I guess the music. Music's really good. Hollow Knight's an interesting one because it's a game that, like, has a lot of problems in my eyes. Like, everyone loved it, and like I found a lot of frustrations that that don't bother a lot of people but really bothered me. But it was still good enough in the parts that it does well that I still liked it a lot and recommend it. So it's kind of interesting there. Well, I don't know what else to do with this. How else are we supposed to get key number 2 here? I guess I could try going over the top a few more times. Yeah, if you like the aesthetic, that certainly helps a lot too. It is well executed. It's a good looking game. Let's see. Can we angle that any different? Like the angle of that blue spiky ball looks like it's set just right that if we're coming in from the top, we're just gonna hit it, you know? Oh, you said you're not a huge fan. Ha! Misread that as the exact opposite of what you're meaning. I wasn't like blown away by it, but I thought it worked pretty well for the most part. The visual style. Hey, Tricoden. So yeah, I found the movement better than I expected after having watched some of it. Like it looked a little. I don't know, loose or kind of just weird to me just watching it, but the basic movement was good. I didn't like that a lot of quality of life was kind of locked away in your little trinkets. Like, you have to get a trinket if you don't want to be knocked back when attacking enemies, and it felt like really bad to have that knockback when attacking enemies. A lot of the basic platforming is pretty simple, and I think a lot of the kind of between boss areas is a little too fillery for my taste. Like, the challenges, both platforming and enemy-wise, are relative, at least for me. Like, I mean, again, like, everyone's gonna experience it differently. I've played a huge number of games and platformers specifically, so I may certainly be coming at it from a little bit of a different perspective than many people, but kind of the in-between stuff kind of felt too easy for me, and it was just kind of filler. And then a lot of the stuff like, oh, you've got to, you were kind of like nickel and dime for everything. It felt like abusive DLC practices, even though it was just in-game currency, right? Like, oh, okay, so you want to have a map of where you're going? Okay, well, first you need to buy the ability to get maps, then you need to buy the ability to add to the maps, and then you need to buy the specific map for the area, and, oh, you want to mark where you are on the map? Well, you need to equip a compass, which uses one of your valuable trinket slots, so that's more quality of life used up in a trinket slot instead of just given to you. Oh, you want to know where the shops are? Yeah, you gotta buy a pin for that. Oh, you want to know where the save spots are? Yeah, you have to buy a pin for that too. And there's like 4 other things you gotta buy pins for separately, and it just, like, I know it's not that big of a deal per se, like, you've got enough money, you can afford it. It just was like anti-fun for me. It's like, you're just, all of this stuff I can have naturally just by playing the game. I know where the save parts are. If I'm mapping it myself, I can just mark them manually, but you're making me pay and spend time to get the quality of life features rather than just giving them to me, and that bothers me. Yeah, I can see that a bit, Eltrius. That it encourages exploration but kind of punishes you for it. The other way that it kind of punishes you for it is that fast travel is few and far between. So anytime I was like, okay, I got a new ability, let's go back and use it in those places I could use it. No, that's gonna take like 10 minutes, 15 minutes to jog over there. So might as well just keep exploring where I'm at now, because it's gonna take a million years to backtrack. So let's just stay where we're at now, I guess. Yeah, it's very gray game for sure, stealth map. There's some areas that are pretty bright though, like what is it, Green Path? I think that's one of the earlier areas. Is actually very at least fairly vibrant, and kind of like the deeper you get in the game, it's less, it's more gray in a lot of ways, kind of tying thematically in. And again, this is all coming from the fact I still rate the game at 7.5. It's still in my my recommendation tier. I still think it's a good game. I think the boss fights are the best part of it myself. It still does a lot of really cool things. I like a lot of the music. There's several songs on our playlist, but there's some stuff that frustrated me about it for sure. Oh God, Stealth Mouse, that's awful. And yeah, Eltris, part of the problem with that too is how ridiculously important upgrading your damage is, and that's missable. So that's not very good. Like, most people aren't gonna miss it. But something like, I don't know, 10% of players are just gonna kind of miss that damage upgrade, at least for a while, and you're doing almost double damage from the first damage upgrade. You go from 4 damage to 7 damage, if I remember correctly. And that's massive. That's so much more damage, and there's so many enemies that are just a slog to deal with if you don't have that damage upgrade. Especially in kind of the, I don't know, creepy crawly area of the map. The Deep Nest, is it? Yeah, I think that's it. Bottom left of the map there. There's some enemies that are not at all fun to, like, they take 20 hits. They take 20 hits if you haven't upgraded your nail. It's still way too many hits. It's still 11 hits if you haven't upgraded ones, which is entirely too many, but it's 20 freaking hits to kill this, this, like, slow, tanky shield enemy that you have to, like, do one kind of piece at a time. I mean, it's pretty non-linear, so how far in is complicated for a lot of reasons. Because it's going to depend on what paths you took and stuff like that, but... It's... I don't know. Half to 2/3 in probably is kind of where I would place that area in progression time. The sad thing is, when I finally get it, I'm going to fail the last part, because we're not practiced on the last part at all. But I don't know how to do the second one. I'm not sure what else to try, so I'm gonna just kind of keep trying what I've been trying a few more times and see if we can do it any different. Hollow Knight also had some frustrating problems on release that, as far as I know, have mostly been fixed by now, but like on release, the anytime your character entered water, the game would just freeze for like I don't know, 4 frames or something like that. And that was super not cool. But like I said, they've done a lot of little upgrades, and I think that's been fixed among lots of other things. They've added a lot of new content to the game and stuff too. Extra bosses and such. We should definitely try that some more, right? A side dash instead of an up into the left dash? That would be how we would get over the top, probably. That looked like a pretty good side dash, even though I did it accidentally, though, and it still wasn't enough. So that might not work, but we should try it a little more, at least. Hey, Bloody Plays! And there is like a one in-game push to get you towards the... I did the diagonal again. That's about as good as the diagonal gets, though. Like, we got just the edge of that, and it still wasn't good enough, so I don't think that is going to work. I'm glad we got a solid attempt in on that, at least. But yeah, as far as Hollow Knight's damage upgrade, there is an in-game hint that kind of pushes you towards it, but that's something you could easily forget, because, again, we talked about how much effort it is to actually backtrack. You're not going to want to backtrack yet. It's like, okay, well, I'll deal with that later. Alright, that doesn't look terribly viable either. Cheers, Bloody Plays! Thank you for the 16 weeks of continued support! What else can we do in the middle? I mean, we can do the short jump again. But that seems pretty unviable. And we certainly don't have enough of a jump. Well, yeah, let's try silly things here. What if we go over the top there? Maybe that just works. Yeah, that might just work. I've been assuming we have to go to the right, because it's got the thing on the right. Like, why does it have the... oh, because you need to dash back into the bubbles once you fall down. So even if you're just getting the third one... That was part of my logic for why we had to jump over. I mean, well, they also angle it, right? Like, they have the spikes angled perfectly so you can jump over. So it seems like that's at least possible what we were trying to do, but maybe it's super precise. Yeah, see? We can just do it that way. Alright, well, we probably should have tried that more sooner, but... we have an idea how to progress on this finally, so that's good. And literally, first try afterwards, nailed it. Nailed it. Hey, Coralax. I think that might have been our longest level so far, to be honest. Once I stopped trying to do the thing that I'm not supposed to do, but it still seemed possible. Did you actually know if that's possible, Kurillax, or anyone else for that matter? Now that we're past it anyway? What we were trying to do the whole time? Because the level is designed like it should be. I think I object to some of the design of the level if that's not possible, but man, it must be tight if it is, right? You don't think you've seen it attempted that way? I mean, the level's designed that it curves down there. You see, like, well, I don't know if we can go back now, but yeah, you can't see it here, but the spikes on the top curve down, like, to give you that perfect dip to attempt what I was trying there, you know? So it's, like, very clearly designed as far as I'm concerned to, at least imply that you could do that. But I also do like doing things different than people do by default. That is part of my MO. I actively, like, hope for the, I've never seen that happen before, sort of response from people in a lot of games I stream. Certainly had plenty of that in Undertale and Doki Doki Literature Club. It's something I take pride in, basically. Can we make this one? Oh, we can. Speed struts. Yep. I never actually tested the coyote time in this game very much. It seems like we probably got some decent coyote time. There's more. Okay, so we dash over there, then we go up, land on the platform, dash to the right. Coyote time, by the way, like there's a lot of interesting terms and stuff, but I'll try to explain. I mean, and always feel free to ask if you don't know what the heck I'm talking about if I say something weird. But coyote time is a term describing... yeah, Eltris is about to ask. Perfect. So... I was able to jump very slightly after I had already fallen off of the platform. Well, now I'm just bouncing off of the wall, so that's not quite right, but... Coyote time is, yeah, there we go, that was perfect. So, we were like, I don't know, let's say 3 or 4 frames off of the platform, and the game still let us register the jump, even though we were no longer technically on the platform. This is something you do in your game if you want it to feel nice, and, play friendly. Essentially, like, you want to avoid the player feeling like, that was bullcrap, I jumped. That's specifically what that's trying to avoid, is that sort of feeling in the player that, yeah, like right there. I'm, stepping off the platform, and, I still can jump, you see? Yep, exactly, Eltris, yep. Referencing, Roadrunner and Coyote. Greetings, Saray. But yeah, there's a lot of little tricks like that you can do in your game design to just make it feel better to play. Related to that is yeah, a buffer here. Here's another good example, and Celeste does this too, because it's a good game. So if you have very strict controls. If I jump, then I press jump before I've hit the ground, then it just doesn't register and I don't jump. But that feels bad because it feels like you press jump in time. So once again, Celeste buffers it, so if I tap it just before I touch the ground, I still jump. It still registers that jump. So there you go. There's some tricks for good platformer design that you can implement to make it feel a lot better as a game experience. Oh, here's another hot one, is you can make hitboxes friendly. Like if there's, let's say we've got these spikes here. I don't know that it does this in this game, and you don't always need to, it really depends. Everything's situational, of course. But, oh, the creativity with the fresh diamonds. Yeah, that makes sense, Coralex, that you dash and then you have the extra dash. Okay, dash through the diamonds, sure. But, like, you could be generous with hitboxes so that the actual hitbox that will kill you is a little bit smaller than the picture of the, of whatever, like, enemy it is or something like that. Because, again, like, it avoids that feeling of, like, that was BS, I made it over that. Like, you don't want players to feel that, and it feels nice when you just barely make it past. You're like, how did I make that? Like, that's a really good feeling and satisfying, you know? So, there you go. That's some good game design tricks there. The last one especially is comes to mind in a game called Cannabolt, which is like an infinite runner, and there's like things you need to jump over, but the actual hitboxes of the things you need to jump over are only about half as tall. So like as long as you're jumping, like you're starting to make that actual jump over the thing, it'll count it for you basically. So it all feels a lot better, and it's cool. Yep. I needed to get my dash back because I burned it there. Believe! Okay. I believed and it worked. Okay, right. I should remember that the last levels are always going to look like this. Yeah, I've used that technique a few times, Coralax. I just didn't think to try it there. I mean, this looks pretty straightforward, like I don't even really need this zoom in. It doesn't mean I'm gonna nail it by any means, but... Okay. Nope, not quite. Nope. It's hard to figure out exactly how much you need to release to glide with the wind properly. Whew. Let's see, that's not going to be enough of a dash up there. Hold up. We need to do that from the top, so we need to kind of dash out, fall back, get the crystal again, actually get a good jump, and then a dash. Okay. So that part is actually harder than it looked like at first. Unless I get a better dash up there than I think I can get. Oh, well, maybe if I just do a straight dash with it rather than a diagonal, that would work. Yep, sure would. No! Bounce right off. There we go. There we go. Golden feather. You do bounce off the heart if you don't dash into it fast enough, Eltrius, yep. Whew. Yeah. Okay, let's sub 500. Sub 500. The B-sides are ramping up a bit here. That's pretty rough. I mean, death is certainly not the only measure. Yeah, there we go. Well, what's the 200 on that one? P is for brutal. What is C for, then? Because there are C sides also. And I heard some rumblings of golden strawberries, too. There's all sorts of crazy extra content. But to be clear, again, there's enough like main game content that if you only want to play the medium difficulty stuff and be done with it, like the game's still worth playing for just that. C is for cruel. I think I like that better than crazy. Maybe it's crazy cruel. Might as well make it alliterative at that point. Let's see. So I guess here's it. Maybe we do some crystal heart hunting. We've seen the crystal heart here. Does someone know where it is or want to remind me what section it's in chapter 2? That's it. Well, it's not in the last section. I vaguely remember like kind of the top left of the map. But yeah, I mean, I can always just look it up, I suppose. I mean, we can also end the stream, but I kind of feel like I want to look for one more little thing, so I'm leaning towards hunting for one more of these crystal hearts. We've seen at least 3 more that we have not collected at this point. One of them was in 2 for sure. Like, that was the one that was like encased and just looked inaccessible. So we'll maybe try to puzzle with that a little bit. Interesting, Corlex. Yeah. Oh, are golden strawberries the no death ones or something? Someone mentioned no death ones. I don't actually know what golden strawberries are comprised of. I guess I could just check real quick. So, crystal hearts. I just want to know the locations. That is a location and solution. We'd rather not have that. Perfectly reasonable, Joven. Is there a way I can, No, that looks like it's gonna try to tell you wherever, or tell you the answers rather than just locations. Alright, I won't read that, Correlax. Do you know where it is, which section to go from? I'm guessing it's section 2 intervention here. Once Madeline wakes up, so the first section. Oh, we wake up at the end, so it's at the end. I see. Okay. Like, I'm fairly sure we've been there. I just don't remember. Okay, is it over here? Yeah, this looks right. Yep. Okay, cool. It's a dusty old book. Poem is written on the faded page. An apparition, not of this world, but because of it, lurking out of frame. Awake, my heart is a fortress. In dreams, I am vulnerable. Oh, interesting. Does that mean... Can we go back to sleep? So awake, her heart is a fortress. Let's see. Lurking out of frame. Yeah, when we found this, we didn't even know they were collectible. I thought it was just a thing to find visibly rather than something to collect, you know? I'm using a keyboard, gentlemen. Try... Unlikely that just going from the bottom would help. But I mean, there is the mysterious poem right there, so that's an interesting thought. How would we go to sleep? And where else would maybe something be waiting out of frame? Up here? No. Oh, we can go over here if we want, huh? No. No benefit to doing that. Hey, Paper. I mean, we've got lots of poems. I was showing off poems.txt earlier on stream. I have made over 50 poems since we played Doki Doki Literature Club. What about over here? Okay, nothing there. Okay, can't dash up through the ceiling there. Hey, Noble Bird. One thing you might consider if that's the case is trying the assist mode. Like, there's a fairly detailed assist mode that lets you kind of customize the difficulty a little bit. Like, you can give yourself extra dashes and things like that. You could also check the VOD search for some other poetry readings if you want, Paper. I think the most recent reading of The Raven was really solid. Interesting. Are you talking about the main game? Like, I thought the main game of this was a fair... Well, like, I mean, what are you... Like, are we compared apples to apples or not? But, let's see. I think the hardest of Super Meat Boy is still harder than anything I've played in Celeste so far. But we're starting to get closer with some of the B-side stuff. But stuff like the Kid Unlock, the Skyscraper, Warp Zone, the some of the Bandage Girl levels, those were all rough. I guess I'll just ask, because this is not a very fun thing to try if it's not correct. There's no... or how should I phrase this? Just tell me if I'm supposed to just wait. Because I don't want to do that unless I explicitly know I have to, because I don't think that's a good mechanic. That would be a way to potentially fall asleep, though, so that's a thought anyway. Well, and also Noble Bird, I mean, everyone's gonna experience games a bit differently, right? Like, it's most prominent like puzzles or something where someone has a lot of trouble with one puzzle and someone else finds it really easy, but that they are the opposite on some other puzzle. Yeah, there's no brain cloud garbage. Exactly, Wig. Exactly. Okay, so waiting doesn't matter. How else am I supposed to be in my dreams, then? Lurking out of frame. You feel like you must collect them. The strawberries in this are pretty good. One thing that you might not know, Noblebird, that's really helpful if you want to collect them all. The dots at the bottom of the screen when you bring up the pause menu indicate the positions of the strawberries you've acquired. So, like, if it shows, like, ... you know you've got the first 3 strawberries, so it's the 4th one that that you're missing, so it can help you narrow down where to look for it. It seems quite the fortress indeed. Just bang the head the wall up. Exactly, Elsnick. Exactly. Oh yeah, no, some of them are definitely challenging, Noblebird. Don't get me wrong. But, like, part of it is the exploration aspect. Wait, there was kind of a ghost image there. Yeah, what's the deal with this? It's probably just everywhere. Based on the light eras, isn't it? Okay, that's just everywhere. Since it was specifically on kind of the outside edge there, it seemed suspicious, but okay. That is probably nothing to worry about. That seems like a pretty good hit, Coralax. I think that's something I was just about to try, though, as well. At least what that makes me think of. Let's see. So all of this is different now, but we... Not be able to get back up here after this converts to goo and climb up that way, but we'll try this a few times. Yeah, it doesn't look like that's going to be quite good enough. So... Obviously, this is the if we can't just directly fall asleep otherwise, this is the other way to approach the heart in our dreams. For people who had only seen me doing the B-sides, here's some of the more normal stuff. Still not necessarily easy, and I didn't do most of this the first try on the way through, but and here's another neat thing about the game is that the music's dynamic here. Hear how it's a much fuller song now that we've kind of gone to phase 2, as it were. Forgot we hadn't touched grab yet. Yeah, we can go back here. We did this, though. Isn't that where we went up the first time? Oh, dang it. Oh my. Okay, well, no, this is fine. It's about knowing how to abuse these mechanics here. Okay. How's it going? Resurrections. You can't go up there, can I? Not that there would be any, like, conceivable reason to do so, but there's, like, a little bit of a ledge, so... Yeah, I actually learned that mechanic really early on. There's a strawberry in the first area that you need to use the screen transition to get.